This is the first step in learning how to use the bow. We're not going to work with the bow right here in the beginning. We're actually going to use a pencil. So I have my pencil. I actually have my iHeart Orchestra pencil. You can use yours. You can do any pencil you want, or a pen colored pencil, as long as it is this size. If you're using a marker, it has to be a small, thin marker. If it's a big one, it won't really work. It won't be what it's supposed to feel like. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is hold the pencil in your left hand. With your right hand, I want you to take your fingers and totally relax them. Make sure that they're just relaxed in a naturally curved shape. You don't try to make the curve with your fingers or stiff. It's just loose like that. Now again, it's this hand. It's the right hand. Now with the thumb underneath here, I want you to put your thumb between the second and third fingers here, and I want you to let your thumb bend. Okay? Now if you're doing it correctly, you can see through, just like that. Okay? So this is the general shape of your hand when the bow is in your hand. The difference is the bow is actually going to go between your fingers and the tip of your thumb. Alright, so once we've gotten that general hand shape with your thumb bent, if you do that, you can't see through it. So you have to have your thumb bent, fingers nice and relaxed. What I want you to do is take the pencil in your left hand now, hold it across, and open up and place the pencil just where your thumb was and replace your thumb onto the pencil. Now if you hold your hand vertically like this, or hold the pencil vertically, this is what you should see, and I'll show you your angle. If you look down at your hand, you should see that right there. Notice my thumb still has a bend to it. My fingers are not touching it on the fingertip. That's important. At least right now, none of the fingertips are touching the pencil. Okay? So that's the first step. Let's go through all of that one more time so that you can get just a little bit more practice. So let go of the pencil, put it in your left hand here with the right hand. Relax your hand until your fingers are just in a curved shape. Then take your thumb and place it between these two fingers. Now not like all the way between, but up against them, and it should make contact right in the middle between this finger and this finger. These two fingers right in the middle. Alright, make sure your thumb has that that bend to it, not this way, but this way. Can you see through it? If you can't, you need to bend out that thumb. Alright, now with your hand in this shape, take your thumb away, open it up, place the pencil where your thumb was underneath your fingers. Replace your thumb underneath the pencil, and again, always, 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 and forever, the thumb has this bend to it so that your hand will be in the right shape whenever you do it. Okay? So if you've done it correctly, your hand should look like this. Again, your thumb should be right here, not way up top or way down below, just in the middle of your hand so it can be balanced. That's almost all of the bow hand shape. There's one tiny change that we need to make before it is perfect. And that is, if you hold it with your other hand, I want you to take your pinky, and on the tip of your pinky, I want you to tap the bow. Tap, 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 or tap the pencil. Okay? That's it. First finger, second finger, third finger are sticking out away from the pencil. Pinky is actually on its tip. Now notice my pinky isn't stretching way out. It's not squished or bent. It's just wherever whatever shape it normally is in, but on the tip instead of in front like it was before. My thumb is still bent here. It is still pretty close to the middle between these two fingers. It might go a little bit closer to the second finger for me. Your hand is different. And that's it. All right. If you accidentally set your bow up where your fingers are pointing up, if the pencil is straight up and down and your fingers are pointing slightly up, you need to hold it with the other hand and roll until your fingers are pointing slightly down. Not an extreme, nothing like that, but slightly downward. All right. Let's go through that whole process one more time, and then you can practice this on your own. Remember, practice this every day, and the day that you get your bow back will be an easy day instead of a frustrating day or a struggle like it is for some. All right, starting here with your right hand. Let's relax your fingers. Make a round shape. Take your thumb with a bent thumb. Place it behind the second and third finger. And make sure you can see through. If there is an opening there, then you're doing it correctly. Then take your hand, open it up, keep your thumb bent the whole time, come in with a pencil, place it where your thumb was, put your thumb back, making sure that it is still bent and on the very tip. If you find your thumb very slippery in this shape, you probably have a thumbnail that is too long. You need to trim that. Okay? Make the pencil up and down. The last step is taking your pinky and putting it on the tip. All right, that's it. Let's check a few things before we go. Is my thumb bent? Yes. Is my thumb on the tip, or has it done something weird? It should be right on the tip. Are my fingers curved? All of my fingers are curved, not like squished, but just curved. Is my pinky relaxed and on the tip next to this finger? It should not be far away. Okay? Now, is my hand relaxed? It should be. It shouldn't be so relaxed that your pencil is about to fall out of your hand, but it should not be squeezing. Right? That's your first lesson in how to hold the bow. Do this every day again with a pencil, maybe once or twice a day, so that you can really, really get comfortable with this bow hand shape. And that way, with the day you get your bow, you don't have to think about it. You're like, oh, I got it. I know how to do this. All right? Remember, only practice on the days that you eat. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope your electricity has come back on and you have clean water to drink and to do dishes with and everything. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good day.